Hey guys, it's Sarah from Snacks and Crafts. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, me and my mom will be showing you guys how we make our family recipe of rice dressing. This might be very similar to someone else's Cajun dirty rice. I don't really know the difference between rice dressing and dirty rice. In my experience, rice dressing is what we make because that's what we call it. But I've also seen definitions of dirty rice be what we make. So we're making my family's recipe of rice dressing. If I tell my cousins this is my mom and papa's rice dressing, they will know what I'm talking about. So the hands, you're gonna see two pairs of hands, my mom and then me. So thanks Mama Snacks and Crafts for helping me film this video. I hope you guys like it. Warning, there will be raw meat. There's lots of raw meat and tiny little chicken organs coming up on the screen. So if you do not like to see raw meat or tiny little organs, do not watch this video. So, thank you so much. Here we are rinsing the chicken livers. We're using 2 packets of these chicken livers. My mom likes to double rinse them, just make sure all that gooey stuff comes off. And then she will go through and cut the livers down to more manageable sizes. She's also going in and cutting away the little fibrous pieces. So anything that kind of looks like white and stringy, just cut it off. We really just want the main lobes of the livers. Next is chicken gizzards. If you notice on this package, it says may contain hearts. We are going to go through and take out the hearts. This is a chicken heart. You can see the little valves. This is a chicken gizzard. It kind of looks like a liver, but differently muscled. So here she's going through the gizzards after we've picked out all the hearts, and she's again cutting them down to more sizable pieces because we're about to grind these meats. This is the KitchenAid grinder attachment. We've got like the blade on the inside, and then this is the coarse grinder plate. So first I'm going through and I'm going to grind the livers. Those were a bit easier to grind because they're already kind of smushy. Some of these parts will be sped up. So we're just going to grind those down. Next, we're going to do the gizzards. The gizzards are a bit tougher. So you can see they're really fibrous. Again, this is with the blade and coarse plate. This is round 1 of the gizzards. So we do need to grind the gizzards a second time. I've switched out the plate to the fine plate. You can tell the holes are a little bit smaller. So now we're going to go through and grind the gizzards down again. You really want a fine mince on these because we're going to cook them all down and we're basically just making like fine ground meat. Next, we're taking our aromatic veggies. We've got green onion, celery, parsley, 1 green bell pepper, and 1 sizable yellow onion. So we're going to grind these down, and this is with the fine attachment. So I only changed the attachment from coarse to fine between the gizzards, and then I left the fine attachment on for the veggies. So this actually was a lot harder than the meats. Now that we have our veggies all ground up, we're going to mix them more completely. You're going to see me like smush them around with my hands. We want them to get really well incorporated because we're about to measure this out after we strain it. So I'm going to put it into the strainer to get some of that juice off of it. When we measure out our ground veggies, we're going to want some of that liquid removed, and then the remainder of the moist veggies is what we measure out in a measuring cup. And then we ended up using 4 cups of gizzard, 4 cups of liver, and 2 cups of the greens. All of these get cooked together in just one giant stock pot to make our rice dressing mix. So here I have layered the gizzards, the greens, and then the livers on top. And we're just going to cook this down until it is fully cooked through. So right now it's this reddish raw meat color. After a few minutes, it's going to start turning like a brown color. We're just slowly cooking it down until all the meat is done. Once this is fully cooked and you no longer see any pink, it's just brown all the way through and some of the liquid has been cooked away, you can use this as your base for rice dressing using white rice, cauliflower rice, whatever rice replacement you like.